side, and from it he creates the went from his side because she's supposed to be by his side. That's kind of the idea. He's made from his side, so she should be by his side. Now they're there together, and all of a sudden, and by the way, when he was put in heaven, he was told, stay away from this one tree. But the tree actually has a name and a description in the Bible. It's called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. It's a long name, but I'm going to quiz you on this later, so I'll say it again. It sticks in your head. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. What was the tree called? I forgot. The tree of the good and evil of the knowledge. The tree of the knowledge of, you know what that means? That means if you don't eat from this tree, then you don't have knowledge of good and evil. You don't know what good and evil is because you haven't eaten from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And Adam doesn't know anything about good or evil, neither does Eve. All they know is they're not supposed to go near that tree. Okay? In the Quran, before Adam was even sent into Jannah, there's already a debate between Allah and Iblis. Allah and Iblis. And Iblis tells Allah that I will lead his children astray and I will cause them to go into Jahannam and all of that stuff. So Adam already has been exposed to his enemy Iblis. He's been exposed to the challenge by Iblis. Allah has already threatened Adam and all of his children, whoever among you follows him will end up in Jahannam. I will absolutely fill hell with all of you if you follow the devil. So in the Quran, does Adam already have knowledge of good and evil? He does. But in the Bible, he's there in heaven with his newly formed red wife, and he has no idea what good and evil is because he has not eaten from this tree. And then the snake appears, the serpent appears. And the serpent knows that Adam is hard to convince, but Eve may have some evil in her. That's what the Bible. I'm like, he goes to Eve and says, hey, that tree, totally do it. And she says, I think I can talk him into this. And so she goes, in some versions, she cuts up the fruit, eats some of it herself, and offers some to Adam and he eats it too. In other versions, she convinces him to go eat from the tree. So they both end up eating from the tree. And now God gets upset. And their clothes come off, they become naked.